Hey, what's happening? Chris Azari here from the Daily SEM. Just wanted to do another follow-up. If you watched the other video with the On Rocket hosting, I just set up a new site and it was pretty simple. Had a couple little hiccups here and there, but pretty cool. Pretty easy to use dashboard. The site again, just a brand new site. Just set it up. Pushed over the DNS, nothing on it, just default WordPress information. So this is the site. You can go here and visit it yourself. If you look at the pricing, the pricing here, it's not bad. They have some specials. It's a little more pricey than most, but the thing is, this is like hardcore. Like this is, you can put, you could put a crazy, super resource intensive site here or here. This just gives you more thing, a little bit more. But I mean, the basic $25 is going to handle a lot of website basically. It's got all this good stuff too. Firewall, CDN network, free SSL, which is good. So basically, my thing was I wanted to move over this site. This site gets a good amount of traffic. It's fast. I was running it on SiteGround, so I decided to move it over. The support helped me. Like, they basically just did it for me, which was awesome. I didn't have to pay anything. I didn't have to freaking, go crazy doing anything. I literally just set them up a user in WP admin, gave them FTP access, and boom, they had the thing moved over in 5 minutes. Got it set up. So if we go into my dashboard here, and again, I'm just messing around. This is the site today that I set up. And the cool thing here, if you saw in the other video, was they have a lot of data centers, which is really cool. So you don't have to have everybody sitting in the same place if you want to have a bunch of sites in here. So here's the site. We set it up. All's good. The one thing I want to bring up was the site wasn't super slow. Now, this was running on SiteGround. It was running on a VPS server, which was pretty powerful. I don't even remember what the specs are, but I pay about $120 a month for that server. Any sites that I really care about, I would typically put on there. But it wasn't running super fast, and it just had all the SiteGround optimization stuff built in, which, I find it hit or miss with that. Sometimes I find it works really well for certain sites, and then some sites it doesn't work as well. I don't know. But it is pretty convenient. It is pretty easy to set and forget it. I'll give them that. But again, I just wanted to try something new. I like this. The dashboard's really clean. You get in here. So let's just get right down to it. Basically, what I did was I took Google Site Speed, GTmetrix, and pingdom. I took screenshots. I ran it when it was on SiteGround. I ran it right when I moved, and then I ran it right when I moved the site, which still had all the SiteGround stuff on it. Then I ran it with the SiteGround stuff removed, and then after I put on auto optimize and W3 total cache on here, pretty much just the default settings, and then I ran it for like the final score. So basically, I might have screwed up a little bit because I don't know if my DNS had actually updated on the ones where it says SiteGround removed, because I think I went in at one point and my DNS was like changing and stuff because I'm on the site all the time anyway. But anyway, so here is, let's just say Google Site Speed Mobile before, right? So this is before. This is the site living on SiteGround, basically. It got a 15. Now, honestly, I feel like it's really hard to get a good score on Google Site Speed sometimes. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a pain, but whatever. So that was the mobile. G-Speed desktop before. This was the desktop of 62. This is before. This is while it was still on SiteGround, right? Then we basically mobile. After a move, went to 17. Actually, I should probably just do each one so it's not confusing. We don't forget here. So I'll just do Google G-Speed desktop. So let's just do GT desktop before. So this was 62 living on SiteGround. G-Speed desktop after move 61. So again, I don't know if it was the DNS was still screwing up, but essentially it moved to another host and it still was running all the SiteGround optimization, right? So it's got all their plugins, which is relying on certain things that are on the SiteGround servers, like memcache and all these other different things, right? So we had before, we had the after the move, then we had the desktop after the move. I removed the SiteGround plugin and went to a 51. So now there was nothing on there, and it lowered, which is obvious, kind of, because it just kind of lost, had no caching, no nothing. And then the final, we get to a 76. So essentially, we went from a 62 to 76, right? So not bad, not bad. And I definitely feel like the site's definitely moving a lot more peppier. So let's go to GTMetrix, right? So GTMetrix before, 65 and a 70, 11.3 seconds times, right? 94 requests. I'll just move that over there. And then after the move, it went to basically, so you got 65, 70, 11 seconds. Just moving it increased us to a 67. That dropped to 70, but the load time was 5.6, and the requests were up. So what does that even mean? Then let's go to GTMetrix after I removed the SiteGround plugin. Now the score got a little bit better, the load time got a little bit lower, and the requests got a little bit lower. So that's good, right? Then the final, GTMetrix final, boom. We got an A at 90%, 77, 3-second load time, 1.79 pages, and then 54 requests. So you could see from the original, you can see here, so 65 to a 90, 70 to a 77, 11 3 seconds to 3.1, 2.8 megs to 1.79, and 94 requests to 54. So that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. And then we did some pingdom before, 67, 3.6, 90 requests. After the move, we go to a 66 to a 3.4 to 88 requests and a lower load time. So which shows it went a little bit lower. Then we removed the SiteGround plugin, and not much really changed. But again, I don't remember, like I said, I might have been working on the DNS, so I might not have actually removed it. I might have been removing it on the old hosting, so I might have been still seeing that. It was kind of wonky. And then let's just go to the final move, right? So essentially we went from, this was the before. Oh, hold on, sorry about that. Just make this a little bit smaller. So before was 67, 3.6 megs, 1.86 load time, 90 requests. We dropped the page size to 2.7. The grade got lower, I don't know why, and the load time lowered about half a second and about 20 more requests lower. So, I mean, ultimately, you know, the site speed definitely is a lot better, especially we can see that big one in the GTMetrix, and you can click on the site. It's pretty darn peppy. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see how things run on it. I like the simplicity of the dashboard here. Now, not to bash on SiteGround or anything like that, but I just did a thing before. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have, well, actually 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 SiteGround accounts. So essentially I have a reseller account that has about 20 websites on it. I have another account that's just has it has a couple Grow Bigs. It's got a Go Geek. It's got a VPS that this site was on, and I've got another account with Grow Big. I've just kind of messed them all up. So the crazy thing with that is SiteGround, it's like you always have to log in, out, and it just kind of becomes a pain. You have all these accounts. So, and I was trying to move stuff over there. They weren't really helping me out too much. So my goal here is to try to get most of the sites that I care about over here. Now, one caveat is they don't have email support here, which it's like, honestly, if you're still using cPanel email for stuff, like, why are you doing that? You know, if you're just having churn and burn sites, then yeah, maybe you could do some stuff like that, or forward some emails, but you can forward for free, and mostly GoDaddy and most other sites offer that. But you know, if you have a real site and you're legit about it, then get a Google Suite account or get an Office 365 account, get a real email account, because you're just going to run into nightmares trying to run email off the cPanel. So hope this helps, shows you some stuff there. You know, I'm still going to tweak. I literally just went in and actually the one guy just helped me, Ben, he helped me just tweak some of the auto-optimize and W3 total cache settings. So, I mean, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to tweak them some more, and, you know, probably find a couple tutorials on how to tweak them the best. But, you know, as you can see, that GTMetrix, where are we going here? You know, that was a big jump. That was a big one. I like GTMetrix. They really dig in and gives you a lot of details and stuff. And a lot of the stuff on GTMetrix too is like things that I have no control over, like other people's codes and stuff. And that's beyond my pay grade. And honestly, I don't want to be dealing with this stuff. I want to just go and set it up on a server and have it run really quickly and really fast. So, you know, it was pretty painless. I'm pretty happy with it so far. So stay tuned for some more videos, and I'd love to hear your comments if you've tried out Rocket yet. So let me know. All right, talk to you later. Bye.